Hi, and welcome to Paper Route Scrapbooking. I'm Nadine, and today we're going to talk about the Sunday morning live layout mini classes offered at Jennifer Edwardson Creative Inc. Okay, so I just finished watching Jennifer Edwardson live on Facebook, and I just thought I would pop on here and tell you guys all about what she has to offer, because I have been following Jennifer for a while now, and I thought I'll finish embellishing my page that I created using the sketch that she put out today, and I'll tell you all about the programs and classes, etc. that she offers. So this was the sketch. She goes through the measurements, etc. in her live. I strayed from the sketch because I wanted to use Easter eggs, and so they were oval shaped and took up more space vertically, and so I had to use fewer. I couldn't fit 9. Like here, they have 9 circles. I couldn't fit 9 ovals in the same space. So the first thing I wanted to show you that I did with this layout is that the papers that I used were really, really thin. I used this very, very old Doodlebug. Yeah, Doodlebug collection. And it is from 2005. And so I mean, like all things Doodlebug, it's got super cute papers, right? Not too themey, but Eastery for sure. And it's just the paper is really thin. So I took the paper and I backed it onto a sheet of cardstock. Okay, because I wanted a pattern paper in my background, but I want it to be sturdy enough to hold everything. So that was the first thing I did. And then I pulled out a few things. So in my papers and stuff, of course, there's no like full-on collection to go with these papers from way back then. But I have things that I've picked up along the way that I've kind of added together. So there's this from paper stickers from Berry Patch from 2003. I bought them at a garage sale. I did not pay $2 for them. I think these came in a bag of stickers that I got for like $1. And then I got, I have these Photo Play Bunny Trail cardstock ephemera in the same bag. I have the Doodlebug Sweet Shop assortment. This one's from 2009, and it is Strawberry Parfait. So I don't think I'm going to use any of those today, but those are the things that I pulled out that are kind of all stored together. As well as I had these die cut pieces. So there were the border strips, the word April, and the Easter eggs. So I traced these Easter eggs on the back of some patterned paper, cut the patterned paper out, and put them in the spots that are the circles on the sketch. These call for 3 4x3 photos, which I had of an Easter egg hunt. But the washi strips along the bottom, I used the border strips that were already in this pack. So I just used what I had and rolled with it. So it's of course also, this was another reason why I couldn't fit 9, right? So these are bigger. The vertical shape of these are bigger. And then I wanted to keep these things all together because it was all I had of it, these cardstock pieces. And so I wanted to use the word April, so I made it into my title, April is for Egg Hunts. Okay, now that's kind of as far as I got while we were online with Jennifer. And then I just want to add a little bit of embellishment. So I'm going to add my journaling. I have put on a journaling strip just to put kind of centered down here. And while I'm doing this, I think that I'm going to just tell you guys a little bit about Jennifer Edwardson and what she has to offer, because she's a designer that I met a long time ago. I can't even tell you how long ago, at an event that is hosted by Scrapbook and Cards Today magazine. And they do this event all across Canada, and it's called Crop and Create. And right now they're doing it delivered through the mail, which I've also been doing because I love it. And I missed the last one. I couldn't afford to do the last one. Just the payment came at a bad time. And then so I was at one of these events, this Crop and Create in Calgary, and I took a class from this designer, and she was offering another class in Calgary later in the year. So I signed up for that. Now, she was promoting her kits at the Crop and Create. She makes scrapbook kits and sells them. And so that was kind of what she was there to promote. And then the class that she offered was called Use Your Own Product. Well, that spoke to me, of course, because I want to use what I already have. I don't want to spend a bunch of money on stuff that somebody else chooses for me that I may or may not like. That's kind of been my struggle over the years with in-person classes and these kits and stuff. So, not that I don't buy those too, but I wanted to have something that I could, I thought it was a great idea to have a class that was all about using what you already own. And so I did sign up for her class, and I went to her class, and I took a couple of scrappy friends with me. And the first time we went, we accomplished way less than we thought we were going to, but we got a lot out of the program. So what she does in this Use Your Own Product class is she does 20 layouts in 12 hours. So she sends you before the class, so probably a month before the class, she sends you a email that has all the information about what you're going to need in the class. So if she's, so for layout 1, there's a little sketch. It doesn't have measurements or anything. It just tells you need like 1 sheet of 12 by 12 cardstock, 3 sheets of patterned paper, coordinating alphas and embellishments, that sort of thing. So then you make up your little page kits and bring your photos. It does tell you the photo sizes so that you can bring your photos if you'd like, but you don't have to. And so I've done it a few different ways. I've taken this class, I don't know how many times. I can probably count for you, but I actually don't know off the top of my head. Quite a few. Pretty much every time she offers it, I try to sign up. And it was the last class that my friends and I took before the pandemic started, and things were already a little bit starting to get weird. We all went to Calgary, and she's no longer living in Calgary. She lives in British Columbia, but she flies in to Calgary and teaches these classes for us, which is awesome because we love her and she apparently loves us too. And so we went to this class, and a few, maybe 2 weeks later, everything went into lockdown. And so soon after everything went into lockdown, Jennifer started posting these live sessions of this class on her Facebook page. So her business page is Jennifer Edwardson Creative Inc. And I will link that below. And she basically was offering what she was giving us in the class free, but it's not 20 layouts in 12 hours. It's 1 layout on a Sunday morning. Well, morning where she lives, probably afternoon where most people live. She's on Pacific time. And she does these, so on Friday she sends out a sketch. So we got this sketch on Friday, and so that we could like choose our pictures and pick some papers and whatnot. And then from there, we sign in on the live on her Facebook page. And community is so awesome. And she does a little blurb about, you know, selling her kits. And she also sells on her website cut files, printables, adhesives, cardstock, thickers, stickers, washi, and she has classes on there as well. So of course she does a little like, here's what's new in my shop, all that kind of stuff. Then we get started on the layout. She goes through the layout with us, tells us what the measurements are. She has one previously made that she posts or that she can show us already completed before we start the layout. And then she makes another one with us, usually with different papers and different whatever, so that, because she's going to put them in her albums, right? Sorry, I just need to take a drink. And then she goes through the layout with us. And then after the layout is finished on a Sunday, she'll post these sheets on her Facebook page. And now she's putting them in PDF format on her blog. And she's a little bit behind on this because her son had a health scare. So she's behind, and that's okay. Life happens, and she's a one-man show kind of. Like, I think she has a helper that helps with the digital side of things. But so these project sheets give you what supplies you required. It shows you the sketch. It shows you her finished layout. It shows you, and then it gives you instructions on how to do it. So you can go back and reuse and reuse and reuse. Now I have up to layout 32 printed. I don't know if that's where the layouts stop, the PDFs, because I have been working Sundays for a while now. And so I haven't actually been going and doing these Sunday lives with her because I've been at work and I just kind of fell off the train. But I will go back and do them because for me, that's another one that feels like a free class. So it's on my list of classes to catch up on. So I don't know if you guys see it that way, but I definitely see it as a free class. And I really appreciate what she's been doing and how she's been reaching out to us and you know, offering us this service during a time where everybody was feeling stressed and stuck at home and so much was going on. And she for a while, she was doing, like, when we were really in lockdown, schools were closed, you know, the only thing you could go to was the grocery store and the pharmacy. She was doing them every week. So there's quite a few on there, like a lot. And she did that until about Christmas time, I think. And then she scaled it back because, I mean, that's a pretty heavy pace for anybody to keep up to. So she did end up scaling back a bit and doing fewer of them. Now I have these little itty bitty Easter themed, I don't know if you can see that. They're like Easter themed enamels. I don't know. It's not going to focus. Okay, they're like Easter themed enamels, so I'm going to try to get those on here too instead of using regular enamel dots because if I don't use them, I'll forget. Oh, and you know what else I pulled out so that I would remember to tell you guys? Scotch Create tacky glue. Permanent tacky glue. And I think it's called permanent tacky glue, and then the line is Scotch Create. So it's non-toxic, acid-free, all of that kind of stuff. Okay, so this is the stuff. It's photo safe. It says right there. Although I don't typically put wet glue on my photos anyways, but if it does get there, it's okay. And that's what I keep in my fine line bottle. So because these little bits of enamel dot are old, I'm going to just add a little extra adhesive. Like this one has completely fallen off the rails. So I would really love it if you guys would go and check Jennifer's website out and see what she's up to. She has, I have purchased a kit kits, plural, from her in the past, and everything has gone very smoothly. Right now, she's offering a BOGO sale. I don't think it's buy one, get one free though. I think it's buy one, get one half price on, what did she say? Washi tape and, washi tape and thickers. She's really speaking to me these days. I need to be careful of that. So she's, washi tape and stickers are on buy one, get one half price. And you don't have to have a code or anything. It'll just automatically discount when you put it in. Don't want that one. When you put it into your cart. So, I mean, I love thickers, so that really speaks to me, but I'm kind of trying to not spend money on consumable products, I guess, right now. I'm trying to stick to building up my tools, my furniture in the craft room, that sort of thing. Because, you know, I have a lot of consumable product, and actually I should not buy thickers because my thicker box is 100% full. And I should show you guys too, maybe I'll do that in a different video. I have some chipboard thickers that I've removed from my stash because there's not enough like letters on there to make words that I think I would use, and so I'm gonna just repurpose the chipboard thickers, and I want to show you how I do that. I'll do that in a different video. So, wow, that was fun. I hope that you guys will go and check Jennifer's website out and maybe make a purchase for her. If you're looking for that sort of thing, it would be lovely if you would support her small business. I would highly encourage you to shop there if you find anything you like. And her cut files are super cute if you're into that sort of thing. Yeah, check it out. And that's where I get the double dot, or not double dot, the dotted Swiss cardstock with the little tiny embossed dots for back. It's perfect for backgrounds because it's like if you want that plain look but you don't really love patterned paper in your background, it's kind of like an in-between. It's got some texture to it. So that's where I buy mine. Okay, so that's my completed layout. Thanks for hanging out with me today. If you would like to know more about Jennifer Edwardson and where you can find her, I will post the links below, so make sure to click that Show More button underneath the description box. If you have any questions or comments, I would love to hear from you, and it would be much appreciated if you click the thumbs up button and give me a like. And if you'd like to see more videos here at Paper Route Scrapbooking, please click the subscribe button and be sure to hit the notification bell so you can be notified every time a new video goes up. Thanks for watching.